So I'm going to just talk about my experience of hypnobirthing and how excellent it was. If I just trace back my story, so before I got pregnant last year, I would have said that I was the sort of person who would take loads and loads of pain relief, because if I went to the dentist, I'd say there's no point going through that without having an injection, numb it all and things like that, and I was of the same opinion about birth. But then, because of certain issues with myself, it transpired really that I was going to either have to have a very natural birth or possibly go on to general anaesthetic, so that led me along the route of investigating more natural births, and I started reading up on hypnobirthing, and decided that we would like to do something in person. Felt that although there's other things out there like books and courses and things online, we felt that if we didn't have somebody sort of telling us what to properly do, and be able to talk to them about things and different questions that came up, that maybe we wouldn't quite get it right. So after a bit of research, decided to do a course with Carolyn, and we started that back in February. So that was quite in advance of our due date in May, but my husband works away, so it's kind of fitting with our dates, so that's why it's ideal as well to have one-on-one sessions with Carolyn that we could fit in as and when we needed to, so it fitted around David's working dates and things like that. So the really important things I think that we got from it, for me it was learning about the biology of birth, that it was very, hypnobirthing is not like some airy-fairy thing, it's actually very science-based in the first instance, and once you understand what your body can do and what it's designed to do, that starts to give you the confidence to think about, okay, well, how am I going to let my body do what it needs to do during the time? Like, I remember the affirmation, my body and my baby know what to do, and I use that a lot during the time. I use it still now for breastfeeding and things like that. So, and it's being able, to have the tools and techniques to allow your body to function as naturally as possible and without your mind getting in the way. And that's always been me when it comes to pain or difficult physical things, is it's a mind over matter sort of thing, and you've really got to let your mind stop complicating things. So learning about all the different relaxations and visualizations and stuff like that really, really helped in the birth, and I used lots of different techniques actively, and it was just nice to have different things in your toolbox to really relax your body down. If you felt that tension, you had different things to use, and keep me calm throughout really. And the other really important thing was getting my husband on board, because I think that's the other thing, is to have a really supportive birth partner who understands the philosophy of what your body is trying to do and how it should be very natural, and it's just trying to keep on that path. But unless your partner's sort of on board with that, then it's quite difficult for you to just do on your own, I think. Not impossible, but more difficult. So by having sort of the one-to-one classes with Carolyn, David was able to get all his questions answered and sort of get into the swing of it really quite a lot more. And I think he wasn't shy asking any questions and saying, what about this, or how should that work? But once he got the philosophy of it, he was really, really supportive, and it gave him lots of tools and techniques to use during the birth as well. So, so I wouldn't hesitate to recommend doing a course and doing it with Carolyn, and I wouldn't birth without doing hypnobirthing either. I think it's an essential tool to have in your box that you can use not only for the birth but afterwards with your baby, for breastfeeding, for life in general, and it's just really important. That's it.